What's up, loved ones? Love Jones here, back with another video. How you doing? Shout out to all my sexy subscribers. If you are new to this channel, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for new videos. If you are new to the channel, welcome and thank you for being here. Today I will be reacting to funny woke TikToks. So without further ado, let's get right into the video.
3, 2, 1, Lego.
I am living for the Lord. I am living for the Lord. I am living for the Lord. Hallelujah. I feel him down in my spirit. You know, as I think about the goodness of Jesus and all that he has done for me, my soul cries out, hallelujah. Thank God for saving me.
What they didn't want you to know is that there is no submarine. Sub meaning they took our brains out of the game. Marine, which rhymes with Martian, which is an alien, which they're not trying to tell us about. There are Martians walking around the highways and freeways day and night. See, there is no submarine. There isn't even a Titanic. Titan, actual. What they're trying to do is reverse psychology us and deviate our minds from the bigger picture. Global warming is what you heard on the news. The sounds that they said they heard from the submarine was global warming, was Earth crumbling and crunching to its core. What they don't want you to know is that there isn't even an ocean. The Earth is flat. That's not real water. At the bottom of the ocean is a...
TFL was fucking delayed again. My train was so late. It's so annoying.
You can't say that.
Bless you.
You can't say that. What? You can't say.
It's being polite.
That's so rude.
Oh my god.
So unpleasant.
Anyway, I found out I'm allergic to nuts. So I can't eat nuts anymore. It's so annoying.
Oh my god, you can't say that.
What?
Can't say that.
What do you mean I can't say that? I am allergic to nuts.
No. It's not a really bad one today. You can be saying things you're not allowed to say.
But I'm not.
No, it's so inconvenient. For
I
other
will
people.
die.
You have to
No,
try it. No,
please
try
have
it. Have some.
But I'm allergic to
No,
nuts.
it's so fine.
Nuts and
no, but you
I'm
have
allergic
you're
to
fine.
nuts.
You're not, stop saying that.
Okay.
The government is running this. You see this pillow right here? The elites want you to buy that. The elites want you to buy that. It lowers your energy. Guys. Don't buy dogs. The government wants you to buy dogs. Don't buy this thing right here. The government wants you to buy this thing. It makes you lower your energy. It makes you lower your energy. Guys.
Why would you make Captain America black? Fuck you! Tired of woke bullshit.
Oh, he was big mad.
My armpit's been itching. I wonder what that means spiritually.
That one friend that swear he know everything. Woke.
Fam, look at these plants, bro. Like, I was just looking at this shit and I like realized, bro, like, if none of these things, like, if we were in here, it would be covered up like just pure plants. Like, we really like invaded this earth and just did whatever we wanted to with it. I mean,
Yeah.
we gotta stop. We gotta protect the nature. It really is like crazy for real though.
Yeah.
Like, you know how we live on Earth, right?
Yeah.
Like, we live on Earth, and then out of Earth we have the sun. We got the moon. And we got the other planets. That's one solar system. Out of that solar system, we got more solar systems. And out of those solar systems, bro, we got galaxies. And out of those galaxies, we got cosmic webs and universes, bro, and multiverses. So really, when you think, like, there could be like infinite possibilities, bro. Like, you don't understand. Look up. Like, infinite possibilities, bro. You don't. I'm not woke for real, bro. Damn, you know how we got like iron and meat? Is that meat we came from metals?
What's up, Kevin?
What's going, fam? Hey, bro, you know how like when we think about black, we think about it as negative, and then we think about white, we think about it as positive. Or that's how they want, that's how the society made us think about it, feel me? Because if society would have never like taught you that black was dark, you would have never thought it was like dark and white was like light. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Bro. They got you trapped, bro. You gotta wake up.
More privileged kids are the ones who end up indulging in all of this nonsense because they're privileged. You know, if you're poor, you're too busy trying to figure out how to pay the mortgage. Whereas when you come from privilege, you feel guilty about your privilege anyway. And then you're going around looking for hats that you can put on. Oh, you know, today I'm gay, tomorrow I'm trans, etc. Actually, did you know my great-grandmother was black? Or whatever it is, to try and claim some victimhood so that you can be admired by your friends. Or I'm suffering from mental health issues, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. The schools are encouraging them in this way. They're teaching white kids to feel guilty and black kids to feel like they're victims, encouraging the whole trans stuff.
See, that's what's wrong with the black people today. The white man put a piece of chicken on 2 buns with 2 pepper pickles, and they fall for the distractions. Don't be a slave, my brother. I hope y'all go wait in the voting lines like y'all waiting in them long lines for that chicken sandwich. My people, we cannot submit to the chicken that has been given to us by the slave masters of the new industry, KKK. I just hope y'all go get y'all ashes for Lent like y'all go and get that chicken sandwich. This is a conspiracy that will set us back 100 more years because my people, y'all do not get it. Just because the elite says you love chicken don't mean you have to love the chicken. I just hope y'all go to parent-teacher conference like y'all going to Popeyes and get that chicken sandwich. My brothers, pay attention to the dilemma. They want you to eat the chicken sandwich. But if you go in and ask them for a job, they gonna leave you in the chicken coop.
Y'all, I'm gonna say something that's gonna be too woke for 9 a.m. on a Monday, but I'm gonna say it. I think we're making Trump too big of a joke. I think the amount of humor we are putting behind Trump, the Trump family, Trump's constituents, what have you, and making it ha-ha funny makes it very palatable. And I understand wanting to do that, trust. I don't like choking that shit down. And I'm guilty of it too. I'm being ha-ha jokes. I'm a comedian first and foremost. I appreciate a joke. But my too woke take this morning is that I think it is to a degree legitimizing Trump, making him easier to palate, easier to consume, and ultimately unhelpful. Okay? We're not joking about other rapists. So why are we joking about this one just because he says ha-ha funny shit? And listen, like I said, I do that shit too. I'm like, oh, that's a funny thing to say. But ultimately, the man's a rapist.
I be seeing spirits.
Hey, do y'all ever be seeing stuff out the corner of your eye? An entity? Am I tripping? Do you be tripping? Nah, we ain't tripping. I'm gonna say, if you gonna be in here trying to share my bed, you better give up some money for this room or for the next day. Leave some money right on over there on that dresser. I mean that table. Cause everything is energy, even money. So go ahead and drop them blue faces right on over there and play.
So I'm not gonna hold you. When she said, do you be seeing stuff out the corner of your eye? I've had various experiences like that, like flashes of light and different stuff like that. I've lost people that were very, very close to me. I'm going to talk about that in another video, but like I see like flashes of light sometimes, and I just be like, you know, I don't have a feeling of fear though when I see them. It's kind of like, I know that, you know, they're there, you know, they're just making themselves present, like just let me know that they're there. Has anybody else had that? Had that like experience, I mean? Tell me in the comments.
You know, I'm at the point in my life, if a motherfucker wants to believe 2 + 2 is 19, hey, I guess it is.
What if I told you they've been lying to you all along? What I'm about to tell you is rarely known by anybody, and you can trust me because I used this picture in the background. This makes me automatically spiritual and right. You probably thought fruit and vegetables were healthy. They're not. As you can see in this picture, all fruits have been designed to look good and taste good, but not to actually give you any vitamins or nutrients that you actually need for your body. Therefore, eating fruits, vegetables will basically only satisfy your desire for taste, but not actually do anything for you. You're basically killing yourself if you don't only meditate and drink water for the rest of your life. Everything we do is going to kill us. We're dying anyway. Spiritual awakenings.
Hello, 911. Yes, 911. I just saw a 40-year-old clip of a Clint Eastwood movie. Yeah, Dirty Harry. It's Dirty Harry.
Purse snatching. Society's fault or one man's cry for help?
What are you talking about? I wanted her freaking money. What the hell's wrong with him?
How do you think he never seen them both in the same place at the same time? It's an optical illusion. Hey, do you want some food for thought? Do you know what you're drinking right now? Do you know what they put in that? Do some research. Hop on Google. Do you know who their CEO is? In 1972, in 1647, 1958, in 2009, don't get mad at me, get mad at the government. The powers that be. That's what they want you to think. That's what they want you to believe. The hidden agenda isn't so hidden anymore. Area 51, Area 69, Area 225. Sorry, that's what I rep on bench. Let me let you in on something. Let me let you in on something. Let me let you in on something. Did you know that? Did you know? Did you know? Actually, I don't mean to offend you. I'm just saying, let me play devil's advocate for a second. Harvard published a study, Stanford published a study, University of Phoenix published a study. That's not actually where that originated. The Spanish word for no is actually no. It's just an elevated way of thinking. Not everyone's gonna understand. I'm fun at parties.
Equal work, equal pay. It's simple. It's long overdue. I couldn't agree with you more. Just look at the women's U.S. national soccer team. Oh, tell me about it. Not only have they won multiple World Cups, but I think they actually earn more revenue than the men. Don't even get me started on the WNBA. Sure, but it's... What? Well, it's just that they hardly generate a fraction of the revenue. So what are you trying to say? Oh, I'm just saying that men and women have different skill sets. I mean, a man can't give birth. Giving birth? Is that what you think we're here for? I love the WNBA. Mm-hmm.
The worst lie you can tell me is the lie that I did not ask you for. You're looking at me as if you don't understand. Let me break it down for you. If I call you and I say, hey, what are you doing? Because I need you to take me to the airport. And you lie and you tell me, I'm at work, I'm busy, I'm so sorry, I wish I could. Technically, that's a lie I asked you for because you didn't feel like doing it and you felt like you had to lie. It's an understandable lie. If you call me and I'm mad at my own business and I have not bothered you, and you FaceTime me and say, hey, I just came from the Beyonce concert, oh my God, it was so fun and it was so lit, and I later find out that you lied and made the whole thing up, that's the worst kind of lie you can ever tell because I didn't ask you for that lie. I was minding my own business. Liars like that scare the shit out of me. I'm just being honest with you.
Have any of y'all told an understandable lie? Like when your friends call and say, oh, I need a ride. And you like, oh yeah, I got to go to church. And they like, it's Saturday. And you like, choir rehearsal. I'm the deacon.
Yeah, bro, where you been at, bro? And I've been trying to escape the matrix, dog. Like, you feel me? Like, this world so cruel, so wicked. You gotta watch out for all the evil ways, bro. Everything is a sign, bro. Everything is a sign. You gotta think about that. The cloud is great. The clouds is great, bro. Think about that. Why is it great? It's a sign, bro. We all gonna die one day. And that's why the sun is spent at a 90-degree axis. Because the sun...
Be quiet, bro. You are not so Illuminati, bro. Stop it, dude.
Listen, though. If the sun didn't spin, who would spin? Not the moon. Without the moon, there wouldn't be no sun. And that's why we all gotta drink water, because without water, how would babies be created?
Bro, go take your man.
Oh my God, bro, hurry up, man.
Do I look woke?
Yes.
Cool. Graham biscuits, everyone.
I am coming to tell you that I woke up. And as I woke from my slumber, I noticed that my Panera gland was exposed. And I began to see around my apartment things that I've always seen, but I've seen it more this morning than I ever seen it. And I knew that I will start to man up to infest more things that I want. I forgot. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I forgot this shit. There we go. As I began to understand my thoughts became more thoughts that I didn't understand. But as I began to take it through, my Panera...
Yeah, he out of line for the Grand Biscuits and the Panera Bread.
Bud Light, you went woke, and now you're going broke.
We just bought all the Bud Light from our local liquor store.
And we want you to go to your local liquor store and buy all the Bud Light so no one can drink it.
My liquor store is doing great. Bud Light sold out. I made the biggest order I've ever made.
God damn it!
Yo, who's your favorite corn star, if you know what I mean? I know what you mean. I actually don't beat my meat because it actually hinders the ability to have passionate sex with someone that you actually care about. And when you get instant gratification from two people having sex on an artificial TV screen, you're creating artificial dopamine, which actually also, when you meet a real life girl, you are way too afraid and unconfident to approach her. So I don't do that. Wait, really? What else does it do that's bad? Well, when you release the Kraken, aka bust that nutty woo-woo, you're releasing all your sexual energy, which takes away your motivation. So what you should do is transmute that energy to your goals. So it's like cooler.
Bust that nutty woo woo.
Beat to that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, dude, that's not what you're supposed to. What a fucking idiot.
Bust that nutty woo woo is diabolical, but shout out to the creators. Go follow them. Yeah, they bringing the heat. Bust that nutty woo woo is diabolical, but shout out to the creators. Go follow them. Yeah, they bringing the heat.
Hello, sir. How's your day going?
Joe Biden rigged the election, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, they were all on Jeffrey Epstein's island. I know for a fact.
How do you know that?
I saw it on Fox News. I saw it.
And what were they doing there?
You know, they were drinking blood.
What?
They were running the entire operation out of Comet Pizza. See now, Donald Trump? That's a real president, not brainwashed like the rest of them Democrats. Okay, so there's this chemical, right? And all the celebrities on his island are using it on the children, and they're molesting them, and they're eating all of them. I know this is true.
Where are you getting this from?
This is on QAnonJewishPeopleBad.com. It's the trusted source.
Oh, sorry, the incense. Ugh, gotta wave it up. The top most toxic zodiac sign, definitely Gemini. Yes, my ex was a Gemini. No, they're just like so manipulative and just so toxic. Like they're just like the worst people. Someone said I'm projecting. I think you should raise your vibrations. You ugly bitch. Only good vibes here. Someone said I'm stealing content. I think your chakras are just unaligned. Oh, that's like someone clearly forgot to meditate today. I'm telling you. Yeah, write his name down 5 times in your journal and he'll be bound to you for life. Oh no, it's totally safe, don't worry. Let me get my white sage and show you guys my white sage. Someone says that's cultural appropriating. I think you need to do some shadow work. Love and light, blessings.
Let me let y'all in on a little something. There is no such thing as a woke person who does not have a relationship with God. Let me say it again. I don't care how woke you think you are. If you don't have a relationship with Jesus, genuinely following him, you're going to be deceived out here. You will not understand the spiritual realm, and you will walk through this life thinking you know everything. But I'm here to tell you, you will never be woke without a relationship with God. So I urge you, if you don't want to get deceived out here in these last days, put your faith in Jesus. Put your faith in the creator and not the created. Okay, the one who knows all and sees all, and wisdom comes from him. God bless.
Period.
Understand? Because he died to save my life. Huh? You understand? The devil ain't got nothing on Jesus. I can guarantee you that. I stand by it, or I sit by it. That's why I'm in the chair now.
What I'm about to say might be a bit controversial to some people, but blindingly obvious to others. And it's all about the word woke, because people are using it in the wrong context. In fact, the media has hijacked the word woke, and everyone is falling for it. The reason they've hijacked it is to cause division amongst us and to get us calling each other names. Woke has always meant being aware of the injustices that are going on in the world, being enlightened and having empathy for others. It means questioning everything and not believing the rhetoric that the government and the media are feeding us. That's just not my opinion of the word woke. It's a fact. It's always meant that. Check it out for yourself. Think about it. What is the opposite of woke? It's asleep, or comatose, as I like to call it. Not having a clue what is really going on around you, because you were sleepwalking through life. But the ruling classes want us to use the word woke as a slur against one another. And fair play to them, their plan is working a treat. We are getting more and more divided as they are getting more and more united. It's like that saying, when someone starts calling you names during an argument, it means that they've run out of intelligent things to say. And someone calling you woke because you're pointing out the injustices that are going on in life is a perfect example of that. So be woke, be aware, wake up to what's going on around you, and don't fall into their trap. Anyway, that's all I've got to say on the subject. So wake up and smell the fucking thorns.
I completely agree with him. Can anybody tell me where that accent is from, though? I was getting Ireland. I was getting Australia. I don't know. But listen, he did say wake up and smell the thorns. I'm thinking of wild thornberries. I don't like, can y'all let me know where that accent is coming from in the comments if anybody's watching this from abroad.
Hey, TikTok community. This is going to be one of those where I am going to be livid about this because you people are being snowed and manipulated and lied to about manufacturing. If you guess you living on a rock lately, have you looked at the news or any type of anything, you know that the ports in Los Angeles, Long Beach, and Seattle are going to be, well, they are pretty much empty now. So those ports not having containers in them are allowing us not to be able to replenish items on shelving. So don't be shocked when you walk into Walmart or Target or any other store and your shelving is starting to come bare. It's going to be like COVID all over again. It's a supply chain problem because of Trump's tariffs, and they are his tariffs, are causing China 145% tariffs on top of their goods. People are canceling left and right because they don't want to pay the 145% from China. So nobody's ordering from China. It's just not happening. If they are, they're multi-billion-dollar corporations because they can afford it. But the majority of the small businesses and the businesses just above them are canceling all the orders because they can't afford this tariff. It's ridiculous 145% tariffs. And if you think that is not going to affect you in any way, shape, or form, you guys are living in a dream world. It's going to happen. You are going to walk into this store and you're going to say, where's this? Where's that? Why is I here anymore? Because of fucking tariffs. That's why. And this thing about manufacturing, oh, we're going to bring manufacturing back to the United States. No fucking way. It's going to take years for manufacturing to come back to the United States. It takes planning, surveying, hiring, builders, all this kind of stuff like that. We're talking 2 to 3 years at least to build something.
Now that sounds to me like the billionaires are going to get more billions.
Where is Jamal? He sounds like a nice guy. Are you Jamal?
Yeah, what's up? You got a problem with me or something?
No, I'm the spiritual guide.
I gotta hurry up. I got deals I need to go ahead and do.
All right, come on, Jamal. Hey, Jamal. I wanted to give you a gift. Safety and protection. Safety, protection.
So this supposed to keep me protected from my op?
Yeah.
No, I'm straight on that. I got my Glock.
But that's going to protect you the right, proper way, okay? Okay, good job. You got the stretch ball in the middle. Now put the rock on one side and put the stick on one side. Now stretch for 10 seconds and tell me if you feel something.
Oh, shit. What?
You okay? What's wrong?
No, gang.
Oh, no. You ain't. No, I think it's the stretch.
Bitch, no. Bitch, you about to make me put my Glock on your ass.
Okay, come on. Stop stretching. It's been 10 seconds. Okay, now sit cross applesauce.
My asshole got surrounded.
Not naked. You have clothes on, sir. Now, hit your hands like this, both sides, and hum. And close your eyes and try to think of something. Hum.
I'm getting tired of this shit. I'm done. I don't want to do this shit. You got something else that we can do?
All right, so now, bend down and touch your toes.
Hold on, you tripping right now, folks. Yo.
Yeah, you got that shit for me? You give me that zip that I asked for?
Yeah, I'm just like at this little spiritual guidance right now, the location and shit.
Say that one more time?
I'm at the spiritual guidance shit.
Nigga, we just bagged it, nigga, last week. What spiritual guidance? Where the fuck are we at?
I told you I got it for you, gang. Just, you got it. Stay down right quick, gang.
I ain't fucking around, bro. Where am I get at, homie?
I got you, fool. I got you. I'm about to come right there right now. We got in the meeting, gang. You gotta go.
I heard about that.
All right.
I'm gonna try not to cry. That I can't even talk about it. Sorry.
Excuse me. Hello. I guess you're probably wondering why I ain't jumped all over you. See, a year ago, I'd have body slammed you. All right? But you know what? Shanae has evolved. I am woman. All right? I will not bust your ass unless I have to. Oh.
I started to wonder, and I wondered, which led me to wonder. I had to wonder.
I started to wonder. I couldn't help but 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 wonder. I couldn't help but.
Now that right there is what a spiritual awakening is. You start to wonder. And you receive information, downloads, maybe even some uploads. I don't know. But that's funny. Shout out to all the creators.
Yeah, bro. This girl's tweaking.
You know, you really just gotta enter your villain arc, man. You know? You just gotta become the villain of the story, Like the Joker, man. That's all you gotta do.
You got your phone way too much, bro.
No, but for the plot, character development. Man?
Tell me. What
you
does
just
that
gotta,
mean?
become the main character and become
What does that
the
mean?
villain and
what does that
Oh, damn. What the fuck did you bring us here for?
Man, we here to meditate and ground ourselves.
I ain't trying to hear none of that spiritual shit, nigga.
So what's your sign, baby?
I'm a Cancer, baby.
I can't do cancers. I'm a Leo.
That's a zodiac sign, baby. Fuck with the hazes.
Trying to tell you, bro, angel numbers are real. I seen 222. Look at my shirt, 444. Bro, look, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Look, it's a synchronicity for 4, bro. Bro, I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, bro, I got a 4-man right here. Bad hoes lined up.
Yes,
Sir. Go crack some, you know what I'm saying?
I'm on semen retention, bro. I'm trying to store my energy and shit like that, bro.
Hell no. I'm trying to go get some Jeeps. I'm trying to go get some Jeeps.
This is some dysfunctional shit.
I do not know that answer right now, but I will do everything in my power to get that information for you. Please hold.
Sometimes that's what they be sounding like. I'll do anything in my power to get that information from you.
You look so good on your live, Dr. Umar. I want to eat you up. At ease, my queen. At ease, my queen. What do you mean you want to eat up the prince? You look so good on your live, I want to eat you up. What do you mean by that, my beautiful African sister? This is the Black Parent Teleconference, my queen. This is the Black Parent Teleconference. Consciousness over the cookies. Politics over the punani. Revolution over the romance. Institutions over the intimacy. Business before the bedroom. And higher consciousness before the happy hour.
You just could have said you ain't like
the
her.
Orange Man said he's going to end woke. Anybody want to tell me what exactly woke is? Let's see. Aware of and actively attentive to important societal facts and issues, especially issues of racial and social justice. Yeah, no the hell his unwanted Frito chip colored ass is not. Let's see, second definition. Politically liberal or progressive as in matters of racial and social justice, especially in a way that is considered unreasonable or extreme. Extreme? Now, I'll agree there are some things that are a little bit over the top, but as far as swinging the pendulum all the way in the other direction, that's not going to help either. See, I'm convinced half of y'all don't even know what woke means when you say it. You just say something that basically just means a group of people. Which is quite literally why we have those things and those safeguards in the first place. Yeah, we're not going back to that. I'm sorry. Not a chance.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
Cause like you just always, you feel me? But like you never, you feel me? Like, come on, man.
Have y'all been seeing those videos where people show the popular creators that they have blocked and then they put the reason that they blocked them? Those videos are actually quite harmful because have y'all seen me in any of them and what do they be saying about me? Tell me right now. Because if they were to say, oh, I have Christy Author blocked because she's too opinionated, she thinks she knows everything, I'll take that, okay? Being a know-it-all is my brand. Even if they were to say, you know, I blocked her because she's ugly. I'm sick of seeing that bony face and those orange dreads. I'll take that, okay? My self-esteem is pretty solid. I'd eat my own ass if I got the opportunity, you feel me? But if they were to kick it like, oh, I blocked Christy Author because she thinks she's so funny and she's not, that shit right there, that might make me delete my account. Because one thing I don't play about is my fucking humor, okay? So if y'all was to say I'm not funny, I might as well hang this shit up.
Some days you just gotta wake up and say, I'm petty as fuck. And if somebody goes low, I'm going lower. Way lower. Stay safe.
I don't even know if I can say this, and y'all gonna laugh at me.
I'm not gonna laugh at you. I promise you we're not gonna laugh.
When I grew up, right, and I remember.
No, I'm not laughing at you.
Because I knew something was wrong. Pay attention to your instinct.
Are you like this all the time?
Every fucking day, and I ain't even had no coffee.
Wait, this is you all the time?
Every fucking day.
As I know how to love, but I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live. I got all my love to give. And I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. Woo!
So I ain't trying to get in nobody's business or nothing. I just need to know how y'all do it so I can do it too. How y'all getting up acting like everything normal every day? Like gas ain't high as hell. Food is outrageously ridiculous. I'm finna quit eating. I walked to work this morning. I left at 2 o'clock in the morning. I got here at 4:30. Then my light bill so high. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm complaining too. So if you don't want to hear that, just keep scrolling. I just got to get this shit off my chest. My light bill so high, I've been walking around in the dark for 3 days. Like, I'm pretty sure they got the street lights connected to my apartment because my light bill shouldn't be that high, bro. And then that getting up and coming to work every day, like, I don't think God said this. God didn't say that. And if he did, we misunderstood what he was really trying to say. Because he ain't say that. He didn't say we had to do this. And then Summer been showing up like that one friend and just pop in every now, don't call or nothing, just come, but then leave in the middle of the night and you don't know how they got out because the top lock be locked. That's what Summer been doing, so it's probably going to be cold forever. Like, I'm...
If you're broke, try to have a nice day. If you're fat, try to have a nice day. If you're skinny, try to have a nice day. If you got a big head, try to have a nice day.
Have a nice day, y'all.
If your mama's ugly, try to have a nice day. If your daddy whoop your ass, try to have a nice day. If a dog bite you in the ass, bite them back and try to have a nice day.
A person who is spiritually gifted, like prophetically they can see, won't say nothing about what they picked up on. Those are the type of people who have wisdom and understanding. They will move themselves completely. They would separate themselves because whatever they picked up, they either seen it in a dream, they feel it, God has told them because they have discernment. Y'all got to stop playing with these people and playing with them because they know when your intentions aren't right. They may not say nothing. They may not act indifferent towards you. They may not act mean towards you. But those are the people that can pick up on spirits. They know when something's off. They know when somebody don't like them. And if I'm the type of person, if I know you don't like me, I'm not going to put myself in your presence. Be careful of those who can prophetically see, prophetically sense and feel and have wisdom. Because if I sense and feel something, and your intentions aren't right and your motives are wicked, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna act indifferent. I'm going to go. I'm going to remove myself. I have seen beyond your flesh. I see your spirit. Y'all better stop playing with these prophetic people that got a relationship with God. Stop playing with people that see, because God will show them in a dream, in a vision. God will tell them. Y'all better stop playing with God chosen people.
Period. So I'm gonna say this. She's absolutely right on that. Some of us definitely have discernment and can sense when somebody has ill intent or is being manipulative, malicious. Just don't mean you no good, you know. Just come to interrupt whatever program that you got going on in your life. And I've sensed that many a times. But you know what bothers me that I do? Sometimes I'll see the whole thing, like before, I'll get like some infinite wisdom to just not deal with something or somebody. And you know what I'll do? Like, I'll know exactly what's coming, but I'll sit up here and sometimes I'll just wait it out. Like, I'll just be like, yeah, like, I'm just going to watch this happen. I know what's going to happen. I know I can avoid it, but I'm just going to watch this happen. And I gotta stop. Like, how many of you guys got the same thing going on and stuff? Like, you know, I see everything that's finna go on, but I'm just let it play out anyway.
What's up, y'all, man? I know that y'all know that today the solar eclipse is coming, and I'm here to let y'all know why this is going on. The solar eclipse is happening right now because of P. Diddy. I know a lot of y'all looking at me crazy, like I don't know what I'm talking about and I'm losing my mind, but y'all gotta think about this stuff. P. Diddy has enough money to distract the world. So P. Diddy trying to distract us from the allegations. Think about it. All of a sudden, J. Cole apologized to Kendrick Lamar. That's because he knows that the solar eclipse about to come today. So he apologized and get his sins away because God is coming. And he's trying to like repent because he know the solar eclipse is gonna eclipse us. It's gonna eclipse us. So y'all need to be.
As a person who thrives off dark humor, I can't be around people who don't get into that shit. Like me, I'm gonna laugh at some shit I know damn well I shouldn't be laughing at, but to me, it's the funniest shit in the world. But I know if I show somebody else who doesn't have dark humor, they're gonna look at me like I'm crazy. And then now it's like, damn, I gotta monitor what I say and like have like my filter on about what it is that I want to joke about and laugh about, because to me it's going to be hilarious and I'm gonna laugh at it. But when I tell you that same joke or I tell you about that situation, now you're gonna look at me and you're gonna be like, damn, like that's fucked up. You're a bad person. And it's like, in part I might be, but that shit was funny. But I feel like I shouldn't feel like a bad person, because it's like, that's just my sense of humor. Like, to me, that shit is hilarious. And like, it's like that same thing where like, I might tell you a joke, but you think it's rude. And I'd be like, well, to me, it was actually a joke. Like, I actually thought that shit was funny as hell. And I would think that other people would agree, but you didn't. So it's like, well, now I can't joke with you for real. And I know you're not my people. You probably shouldn't be around me. So people like that, I can't hang with you. Like, if you don't have a dark sense of humor like me, we're not going to be friends. And I mean like that dark sense of humor type shit that like, you be like, bro, you're going to hell for laughing at that shit. Cause it's like, that shit be funny as fuck. And like, I be wanting to show people that shit. Like if I see a funny TikTok or some shit, or like just something that I heard, like a situation or whatever, and I just know you probably shouldn't laugh at that shit, but I might laugh. And like, I just be like, well, I got to keep that to myself now, because I'm not around my group of people. But I just feel like collectively as a whole, us dark humor sense of people, we need to, you know what I'm saying, lock in.
It's been a long fight. It's been a long fight, and I just had to have a warrior spirit, and that's all. So I'm just.
I don't like people who act like they have a baby and they act like they did something the rest of us can't figure out, like you took a special test or somebody. Anybody can have one. If you can't have one, you go buy one from another country, you know? It's like, oh, I'm a mother now, Chelsea. I'm a mother. I could have been a mother too, okay? 3 times.
And there it is. There she blows. We get the obligatory abortion joke. They think that being edgy means simply saying inappropriate things. This is the edginess of a 14-year-old boy who scribbles the word sex or something on the bathroom stall.
And it's not wokeism. Can I just say, that gets on my fucking nerves. They're calling you woke if you call out bad things, basically. If you're not racist, you're woke. If you're not homophobic, oh, you're woke. Be woke, kids. Be woke. Be wide awake. And fucking call it out.
Yeah, I don't think she meant like that.
I went to Kentucky, and that's where, let me think of his name, Abraham Lincoln. That's his country. That's his country. Abraham Lincoln. That's his country. What else? What else? Because that's the only place I went to. And I noticed that. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that.
What?
I understand that it's a state, I know. Kentucky is, you know what I'm saying? But it's still like, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, it's still like, with Abraham Lincoln.
What you want to talk about?
Nigga, I want to talk about the plan you've been working on.
I ain't working on no plan, Ray.
I know you. And I know when you got something brewing. I know it.
What I got brewing? What I got brewing, Ray? You tell me.
Boop, boop, boop. You woke, y'all. Boop, boop. What year is it? Boop. 2022. Huh. Boop, boop. How much is gas? Boop. It's going down now. It's like 3 something. Going down. Boop. Huh. Boop. 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 How much is rent? Boop. You can get like a 1-bedroom for like $1,400. Boop. 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 Can you still buy a Kia if you got a job and $199 down? Because I had $198 before when I come. No, you gotta have good credit now, and the old one's going for like $6 bands. Oh, yeah. My baby mama still alive? Yeah, she downstairs. I can get them back, y'all. Weed legal. It is? Yeah, but it's 60 or 80.
Well, that concludes today's video. I hope you guys all had a good time. Please give me a big thumbs up if you did. Yeah, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Peace. We out.